Good afternoon. Hi, Priscilla, Shannon. You've just missed me being very unspiritual to a scam call. um, oh, does help if I put the volume on, doesn't it? I'm saying it does help if I put the volume on. You've just heard me being very unspiritual to a scammer. So it's if I hadn't been in touch with the company myself, then I might have been swallowed in, but no, it's no working this time. So how's everybody? And fingers crossed that we're going to get any more. Oh, I'm fed up with them, Shannon. I'm absolutely fed up with them. Hundreds of emails a day, blooming phone calls 24/7. And I'm just going to put the phone on so that it doesn't ring. Absolutely fed up of them. And they've no soul. No soul. Because they don't care. And oh, Christine C, you'll be one, because I know that there's a few Christines come on. Okay. Hi, Dawn. Yes. If I wasn't waiting for the end of the music to come live, I would have held her on for quite a while. I've done that before. I must admit, I've got to laugh and quickly say I had a very heavy breather phone call, and I kept him on the phone for about 2.5 hours, because I just went, every now and then I went back to the phone and went, uh-huh, okay, uh-huh, and then put it back down again, made a coffee, came back through, picked up and went, uh-huh, uh-huh, and then put it back down again, held him on the phone for about 2.5 hours. It was a dirty phone call. And so hopefully I've upped his bill. But surely in this day and age, something can be done about them, for God's sakes. They're a pain to I worry about, I recognise the bank ones now. I recognise some of the other things as well, but there is some I've got to kind of say, is that a scam or is it real? You know, right. Anyhow, this isn't a scam, thank goodness. This is our weekly connections. And yeah, so we shall get, oh, I'm missing people coming in. How bad I am. Joe. Yes, I know. It's just, well, we've got rain today, Donna. We've got rain. With a beautiful sunny day yesterday. And I was at my friend's house for a beautiful, chilling, holistic wellness days. So I was so chilled last night. Ended up going to bed early because I was knackered. So, Priscilla, are you still with us? Priscilla. I'm drawn to these ones for you, Priscilla. But you never know, I might have more than one. So, hello, Priscilla. Hello, 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 hello. Right, Priscilla, would you understand that you're needing to get facts, figures, and the right information? Because this is like straight from the heather, and straight from the heather is like straight from the Koosmouth again, so that you're getting it on a one-to-one rather than oh, Christine Maraes, you're two, okay, because I've already got a Christine on. And so I want to say that you would understand that you are trying to get things organized and trying to get things finalized and trying to just shove it away because it's done and dusted. And so it's, but it's also giving you that authenticity. Oh God, I can't say the word. Sorry. Authenticity. If I'm close, Disney working in their mind. Because it also shows you that you're a very grounded person and you stand by your beliefs. And so I want to say that it's bringing in that, would you understand, that confirmation for yourself that persevere, keep going, because you've come too far to give up. Uh, but remember and gain all knowledge that you need. Value, you value straightforwardness. You do not value sort of this frilling it up in arms and legs and everything, and it goes all out of control. And you just want people to be straight. If it's bad news, tell me. If it's good news, even quicker, tell me. But don't keep frilling it. Just say what you have to say. Is what I feel for you, Priscilla. And someone's being an annoying little person in and around you that's not doing this. Would you understand that, Priscilla? So it's you standing your ground, persevering and keeping going, and enjoying the moments that the earth gives you. And then you've got the moon to tie it up. So I want to say that it's bringing in the seasons, bringing in the changes, bringing in the awareness, bringing in the calm, bringing in just that one with nature. Your wolves, brilliant spirit animal to have. And there's your nippy person just here in front that's frustrating things. And it's so I want to say that bringing in cleansing, bringing in energy, and the world's your oyster. You've come too far to give up. You're progressing to completion, and you're using your creativity skills. So I hope that made sense, Priscilla, and thank you for working with me. Shannon, are you still with us? Good afternoon, Christine M, which is number 2. Christine 2. So you'll know that when I say Christine 2 or Christine 1, you'll know which ones you are. Hi, Sharon. I got you down. I got you down. Shannon, yes. Hello, Shannon. Shannon, Shannon, Shannon. Right. What have you got? I've got the new and the traditional for you. So, life's a bit harsh just now, isn't it? Always in your mind, always in your thoughts. Adding more pulse to the pimple, can I say? But would you understand where I want to just take you with a grabber, pick you up, and then just take you to your own little tropical island for a little bit of isolation, calm and quiet. And because I just feel that it's just too busy in and around just now. I'm just catching the two ladies. Yep, you're Christine too. And so I want to say that the water coming in with cleansing, coming in with that energy, so long as it's got movement and it's not glass still, but just being in this quietness. Instead of the head having that sort of like white noise, it's trying to calm so that you can think a lot more clearly, can I say? And so he's coming in with just giving you that time which you need to take for yourself and have that little bit of TLC. The fish swimming in the one direction, so you are slowly going with the flow and not going against it. You've got the healing from the dolphins, and the sky's blue and the clouds are white, and they're just little snippets of clouds, nae the big chunky things that we've been getting just now. And so bringing in the calm, bringing in communication, and but bringing in the healing most of all. And I want to give you March, and I want to give you April, which was significant this year. And but it's being all you can. And then you've got the Three of Cups, emotions and relationships, because it's really torn you to bits just now with what's going on. I'm not nosy, so I won't go in and ask. But would you understand that you're needing to just have a night out with the girls or with family, good laughter, good food, good wine, and just let your hair down and let the inner child out, because there's been too much fire in and around you. And because you've got the peace starting to come in, and you've got the, can I say, that friendship's coming in as well. So it's like celebration time, time to move forward, and time to be you, and time to bring the fun back in. But would you understand that there's using the creativity side as well? Would you understand organising a party, the gathering of the clans? Because I want to be involved and I want to be doing decorations, helping to plan it out and things. So would you understand where this is coming from, Shannon? And because I just feel the gathering of the clans, and it's whether it's with joy or regret, go in with an open mind, okay? And I wish you well, but try and focus forward rather than focusing in the past. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Linda, are you still with us? Pardon me, I'm sorry. That's because I had a gulp of coffee before before I dealt with the scammer. Hi, Tammy. Was it? So, can I have Linda? Linda, I'm looking for Linda. Not Lydia, Linda. Is it? I can never get that song right. Who he's looking for. So, just looking for. Oh, Linda, there you are. Duh, being dipsy. Being a dipsy. So, Linda, are you undervaluing yourself? Because you've got this, okay? And this is a saying to just say to look at yourself and look at yourself differently. Not what people say outside or snippets of conversation and stuff, but your pure heart and your soul. So it's showing you your charm, it's showing you your shining, and it's celebrating your special, you know? So can you start looking after yourself and giving yourself some TLC? Because it's showing you that you're more than what you think. Life has just taken a couple of notches off of you, but they're easy filled in. And plenty of filler out there to fill it in. And so remember, you are a belter, which means you're quality, you shine, and you're good for everybody. And you're a caring soul. And then you've got choices and decisions, but you've also got progressing to completion as well. So there's, if it's a project at work or if it's a situation in and around you which has been going on, it is progressing, but you are also sowing the seeds for your life, contemplating changes and contemplating career and money. There's money out of reach, but this is money that's still got, oh, excuse me. And it's money that is obtainable, but just not right at this moment. So whether you've got a little package stashed away that you kind of get for like 300 years or something, you know, and so you're trying to grow your security. You've got money draining through the floorboards, as with a lot of us these days. And so it's trying to keep that right. But would you understand that there's thinking about people past at this moment, because you've got the clock with the angel wings. So that's like remembrance to the passing and dear to the soul. You've got the beautiful shiny gold chair, okay? So that's what I call a pauper's throne, but a comfy one, okay? So it's time to give yourself some TLC, Linda, instead of putting yourself last, because you're too busy dealing with everything else, too busy doing a lot of things at home. So the word I'm going to give you is delegate. But would you understand if I said you should be like this? You should claim your achievements and sit there like the cat that's got the cream because you deserve it. And it's time to recognize your work, okay? But start delegating. Delegating's important because there's no I in team, and it'll take some pressure off of you, okay? So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Oops. I just caught somebody that, because I was focused on the cards. Right, Christine C. Christine 1. Looking for Christine 1. Your vote's been called in. Your time's up in the pond. That's actually a memory, by the way. Have we been thinking on, Christine, have we been thinking on clearing out? Because I feel that this is clearing out the old to bring in the new, but it's also cleansing ourselves for the new directions, new pathways, new beginnings, new starts. So it's like clearing out both ways, clearing out, decluttering inside and out, and to give your, just to let that new opportunities have a chance. So you would understand where, when you're making room for energies, it's, hi Ian, and right, Karen, I'm unsure if I've already got a Karen. So Karen Berry, you're Karen 2, okay, just in case we have. And so, and it's really to get in and get that festering bits that keep regurgitating and squeezing them out and getting rid of them because they're doing you no good. And because they keep coming into the future, which holds the future from progressing because it keeps coming up with bad memories, okay? So it's having a weekly route inwards and outwards. And I want to say that you've also got changes. The green koi, the green carp comes in with change of luck. It doesn't necessarily have to be monetary wise, I'm afraid. And it's just giving you that change and feel changes for the better. You've been building a lot of bridges, and I want to give you some bizzazzle, sparkle, bring some sparkle into your life. You've got the candle lit for the moon, you've got the candle lit for passings, birthdays, etc. So you're a caring soul that always remembers other people. Gone but not forgotten is the phrase. Would you understand if sometimes that you could get the word witch thrown to you? And I'm not meaning that derogatory, by the way. I just heard that coming in just now. And so some people can clash with your personality, Christine. And but it's their loss because they don't understand. They don't understand. They make up their mind with first impressions, and that's it. You've got choices and decisions to make, but it's bringing you progression to completion. So as soon as you finish that choices and decisions and got them finished, then you can proceed and move forward. And you'll be able to shove that under the carpet because it's done and dusted. Okay. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Blowers, right, just got you. And right, Dawn, are you still with us? Looking for Dawn. Yes. Yes. You light the candles are so meaningful, and you also, would you understand that you also send out healing thoughts with lit candles, because all is being received. The more healing that we send out, ladies and gentlemen, the more that it becomes a collective and the more it becomes powerful. Okay, so keep sending out that thoughts of healing, because everything is of use. Hi, Dorothy. So, Dawn, oh, there you are, Dawn. See, Dipsy, my attraction got taken elsewhere. So Dorothy, Dorothy, Dawn. Stace, help, going into Dipsy mode. I think I'm still high for yesterday. Aye, but nae high on anything. It was just that we had shamanic drumming, we had journeying, we had this bowls, we had meditations, and oof. So, yes, because all our thoughts are taken and used where it's seen to be the most needed. And the more collective there is, the more stronger it is, and the more that spirit can do with the thoughts. So keep sending out that healing. Keep sending it out with gratitude. Keep sending it out with hope, and keep sending it out with pure love. So, Dawn, you have got the Queen of Swords. So you've been doing a lot of thinking lately and on the defence. Would you understand that? Oh, Miss Tickly. Would you understand being on the defence, Dawn? Being on the defence? Because I kind of feel that you're not quite relaxed around a certain amount of people, and just sort of like on your defence is how I feel. And but you've got calm coming in, and that's like the Game of Thrones chair. See how if I can get my fingers to work, that spiky bit. Not that it was a program I watched, and but the hubby's watched it 3 times, all series, and so it's like would you understand stand up and be counted, Dawn? Because I feel at times that you can be a little bit ignored, invisible, and you just want to stand up and be counted because the blue for communication, you've got a headgear on, so protection, and the because you also go through life with quite a lot of you know how you get some nasty folk, and dealing with all that as well on top of a daily basis, and but you're doing well and just ignoring it. Can I say hello, it's me? But it can't be it's me because it's me's here. Joking. So the I want to say that, and then you've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is progressing. The time is now. It seems to be falling into place. You're growing your money tree. It's just a pity that we can't actually muck money off of the money trees, because you should see my one in the kitchen. And blue, calm, communication, and but memories of that carefree days, because it's just too adult just now for me. But you can still bring in the inner child and balance them both, okay? And the butterfly, it's now your time for transformation. It's your time to be all that you can be instead of trying to be a people pleaser, okay? You need to please yourself as well. You've got the purple flowers coming in, and I want to say, giving you memories of the flower get teeth to work, flower bushes. And I want to say, would you understand visiting a grandmother who just adored her garden? Wasn't overly huge, but she adored her garden with the flowers and whatnot. And so I want to bring that in. But greens, new beginnings, new starts, new life, new directions. Time to use your creativity, your choices and decisions, and persevere, keep going. Okay. So hope that made all made sense. And thank you for working with me. The Jen Star, I can't read my writing. Jen Star, are you still with us? Just looking for Gem Star. Jen Star. Hi. Hi, Jen Star. Would you understand a frustration in and around you? And I want to say that somebody's finding a situation very funny in and around you, that it's, you know, And you just feel that they should stop this silly laughing about it and do something different, because I feel that it belongs to somebody close to where you are. And because your card is dinna be so gleikit, do something. So it's like, instead of sitting there laughing about it and then adding arms and legs and making the story a bit bigger and trying to put more laughter into it, knowing that that person is being hurt, it's trying to, you're frustrated trying to calm it down. But the more that we jump in to try and calm it, the more it's becoming a big thing and the more there's fuel being added to it, if you know what I mean. So would you understand a situation like this in and around you, Jen Star? Because you're quite strong and you don't like injustice. You don't like seeing people being picked on. You don't like seeing people being bullied. And you really get annoyed at people that laugh at others, you know? It's okay if there's like a joke and it's harmless, but it just feels that, yeah, we can have a laugh, but we can also take it too far. But in saying that, you'll tackle anything for justice, you know? Because would you understand that you've been through this? So that's why you defend now, can I say? And it's not a bad thing to do. It's not a bad thing to do. It's quite noble, and it's really good if you've got somebody that doesn't have a lot of people on their sides, or maybe lonely, and it's giving you that just that buzz, Ken, that feeling, making the soul sing, and that is worth millions, Ken. And then you've got embracing the future. So you're at a crossroads just now and you are unsure on which way to go. It's, do I go straight forward where I am? Do I go left? Do I go right? Listen to your gut. Listen to your heart. Try not to listen to the head, because it puts too much logic into it and we can sort of like get swayed off of the decision. And but there's a door of opportunity on the horizon. So I feel that your decision is, do I open it and accept it, or just keep it shut? Because you've passed by many doors of opportunities over this past while, okay? So embrace the changes and move forward. And changes can be good as well. Changes can be good as well. And so you're hoping to move. You can manifest it, you know. And a witchy friend of mine, two of them, have already got the houses of their dreams. If you know the house that you want or you were aiming for, take a picture, and then you can put just a little ditty on it saying that this is where the heart is, this is where you want to belong, and feel as if you're actually there. Feel yourself going through the rooms as if you're actually living there, okay? Use rosemary, thyme, citrine, and abundance crystals and abundance herbs, and just put it atop the photographs. And then it's sent out to the universe. And it's worked for them. They've both got the houses of their dreams. And I'm still waiting to get a picture and start manifesting. I'm wanting somewhere where I can take the car closer, and because it's a bit difficult with the sticks. But I'll get there. I'll get there. So digressing, naughty. So it's but enjoy and embrace changes, because changes is good for the soul as well. At the time we don't feel it, but it is. So thank you for working with me, and I hope it made sense. Donna, yes, yes, I know, I like that idea as well, and but I haven't quite sourced what I'm after yet. But I'll get there. I'll get there. So Donna, you've got the Five of Cups here, so changes in and around you as well. But you are getting rid. Have you not had this card before? I can't mind if you've had this card before. And because I feel that you're just getting rid of everything that's no use in moving forward. And but I feel that would you understand a celebration that went wrong? Because I just feel a bit sad with the celebration when it should be happy. And the balloons of remembrance as well. I'm by the sea and it's a little bit choppy, so we're getting that energy, we're getting that grounding, and we're getting that isolation to do quite a lot of thinking, because it's giving you that step forward and that peace and tranquility to clear the head, can I say, and get rid of emotions and get rid of what's left of the past from the inside, and so that you can move forward. But it's also being nice out in nature and having that wee picnic. But would you understand an alcoholic in and around you, Donna? Because I'm just feeling a bit of sadness with a person that drinks, but here on the earth plane, not past, you know? Oh, God, you can hear my monkey brain. And I'm back on again tonight. Oof. But would you understand trying to help? I don't feel they're past, I feel they're here, but it's not for you, it's for someone on the list. And because I just want to bring in money. Home is where the heart is. And that's what you're making, Donna. You're making it your own. And you've got the gramophone, music, dance like nobody's watching, let the inner child out. And I want to say that bringing in listening as well. Either you're not picking up on what's meant or you're not being listened to. We've got boxing gloves as well. So whether there's a boxer within your family or because the boxing gloves is almost hidden. So the situation is dispersing or it needs to be just let go. Choices and decisions to be made, gaining understanding and all around you. Oh, look. And I want to say that the bird cage is open, so fly high, darling, fly high. And because this is your time, this is your reward, and this is what you've worked really hard for. So I hope that made sense. And thank you for working with me. Hi, Bernadette. I hope I haven't missed anybody. Joe Megan, are you still with us? Right, I need to move up. I need to nip on because I've just noticed that there's quite a few on the list now. Joe Megan, followed by Christine 2. So can I have Joe Megan and Christine 2? Oh, I've just written you down as Rosalie, but you're Rosalind. Hi, Joe. Right, this is where I've got to speed up now, so I just noticed the time. Right, the Hermit. Going within, isolation, not wanting to get out that door and being amongst people. It's got two meanings. So you can either just take yourself out and just be isolated, away from everybody, out in nature, out in Christine, you're after Joe, and out of nature, into nature, I should say, and getting that grounding and being with nature. Or it's going within and don't want to go outside the door because you've had enough of humans. Again, you've had enough of the bickering, you've had enough of the fighting, you've had enough of what's going on. But the Hermit also comes in with giving authority, businesslike, and that leap of faith and trusting yourself. Okay? Because it just feels that it's just been knocked a little, Joe, if you can take it that way. And it's rebuilding that. But there's more than a couple of times your trust's been broken, and it's not just with people around, but I want to say the matters of the heart as well, that you're still sewing the cracks. But you've come so far, and you've got to put yourself on a pedestal, and you've got to realize how strong you are, and you've got to realize how resilient you are, and you've just got to love yourself. Give yourself some TLC, okay? And because we can be busy with everybody else, but we'll forget ourselves, and we need that TLC. So the short and sweet, but I want to say, would you understand the girl guides? I've just got coming in. I've just got gingangoody goody 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 watchum gingangu gingangu. Used to sing it around the campfire. Or would you understand camping holidays beside the forest? Because I want to just bring in that connection as well. The owl, new directions, new beginnings, new starts, teaching, wisdom, self-reliant, and just being handed to you, but taken in stealth as well. Okay, so when it's bringing in stealth, it means take off your tackety boots so that you can be that stealthful in a situation around you. And sneaky, can I say? Sneaky. But getting a lot of grounding and just having that bit of peace and meditation. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Christine, mending bridges. I am fed up of being the peacekeeper. I am fed up of having to deal with everybody else. They need to stand on their own 2 feet and sort things themselves. Would you understand that? And because I just feel that you're the one that has everything on your shoulders to deal with. There's a lot of energy coming in for you, Christine, because the energy's being sapped, but a lot of healing coming in as well, and you're just being wrapped around in the healing shawl. But I want to give you memories of a walk that you would have gone on, where eventually it leads up to this tiny little wee humpy bridge, calm water underneath, trees on one side, green fields on the other. So bringing in nature for you. I want to take you to autumn as well, fallen leaves. As we know, the trees die. Well, they didn't truly die, but everything falls off and they go dormant, and then they burst into spring again. So it's like a phoenix, they're renewing their lives, and it's your time to start looking back and see where you can renew yours, and for a little bit more happiness and a little bit more peace. Okay, if that makes sense. So it's a way forward for you. The I want to say that I want to give you quite like winter as well. If it's too deep, but I'm giving you frost. Now, when I give you frost is symbolic for cleansing, because frost kills a lot of things. So I want to say that it's just giving you that cleansing as well. And but I want to say, little magpie that you used to be, ooh, glittery, and getting drawn into it again. And I was a magpie too. And so I want to say that just bringing in the awe of nature. Springtime makes the soul sing. When you see all the new trees, the new buds, the new flowers, the new animals, it just makes the heart sing. And but be kind to yourself as well, okay, Christine? So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Sharon, are you still with us? And then I'm looking for Karen. So Sharon and Karen. What? Really? You want to do the next card, like? Getting feedback. Putting in his tuppence worth, he is. Putting in his tuppence worth, aren't you? Right. Give you this one. So Sharon and then Karen. Sharon, soaring into joy. So would you understand I feel a lot of contentment coming in for you, Sharon? And I feel that, hi Charlene. So I feel for you that there's been a lot of changes through passings, a lot of changes through jobs and a lot of changes through situations, but I feel that you are now finding peace and you're finding life just a little bit lighter, if you can take it that way, Sharon. And this is your hard work paying off. Okay? Communication still the key. There's a little storm cloud there, so almost to the end in completing a situation in and around you, and but bringing you back into child form, you know. And I want to say, I want to give Mary Poppins as a favourite. I want to bring in Let's Go Fly a Kite, and I want to bring in Balloon Man, and just this balloons. Then I like them bursting around me, but I like the balloons. And you just wish that you could just soar up and just drift into the sky and just be this weightless and no worries. And a lot of these things have been shedding off of you, and life is becoming a lot lighter. Okay, this is all your hard work as well, and you've worked wonders. You've got the peace colours on and peace coming in. You've got healing coming in as well, and because we've got bits of the body that's needing healing, and but then you're an awful workaholic, aren't you? And if you're not a workaholic, you're a worrywart. So you need to try and balance and keep those scales. Okay, isn't that right? Eh? Is that right? You putting in your tuppence worth, and so it's just putting in that keep going, keep persevering, because the rewards are starting to show. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Karen. Hello, Marit. I always worry if I've said your name right. February. Is that when changes started happening, Sharon? Because I just feel changes and a lot lighter. Karen, reevaluating, cleansing, rebuilding. So would you understand that? And taking that leap of faith. My head's fried with decisions and trying to work things out. And would you understand a little domestic going on in and around you, because there's just this stream of darkness and fire and I wouldn't quite call it rage, but just annoyance more than anything else, Karen. And I want to say that bringing in just, it's like giving you a new whiteboard. Past is in the past, and that's where it stays. Okay, the future's to come, and it's aiming for the future. So it's now to reevaluate, rebirth, and moving. Okay, not quite moving forward in life. Okay, and if there is movement involved with houses, then look with gratitude, excitement, and wanting, rather than, oh, I really don't want to, because if we go in positively, then that changes the mood. And right, okay, thank you, because I just felt that there's just this streak across the sky, the black streak across the sky, that it's unresolved, and it's still ongoing. But it drags you down as well. It takes your energy and it takes your frustration as well. But it takes two to tango, or four, or six, to try and get this resolved. Okay, and if nothing's getting resolved and it keeps going and you keep getting sucked in, you need to reevaluate and bring yourself to the sidelines and try and come out of it completely. Because it can make, when we're in situations like that, it can cause stress, and stress can make you ill, and we don't want that. We don't want that. So it's reevaluation, being the little phoenix, and changes. You've just got this new whiteboard and taken that leap of faith. So it's your movement forward, the next step. So I hope that made sense. And thank you for working with me. Yeah, because there's only so many times that you can keep pulling yourself back up, you know, and because it really does floor you. So it's either trying to get your point across diplomatically and strong and getting your feelings, or, as you say, trying to just keep out of it. And because it just keeps coming into the vortex and you keep getting tied back in like a lasso, kid, back in. And but I hope that you can get peace through this and you can find a way. And thank you for working with me. Sheila, are you still with us? So I'm looking for Sheila, and then I'm looking for Tammy. Hello, Nicola Jean. Long time, long time. Somebody still keeps rubbing. I'm sure that they're shedding just now, so I'm sure that it's the little hairs from the. And I'll get you onto the healing lists, Karen, and we'll get some of that love and healing sent. Okay. So we're looking for Sheila. She's got an emoji, so if she comes up, we'll get her. Tammy, looking for Tammy. Tammy comes up, she's got an emoji. Right, here we go. Is it Tarner? Tamer? Tamer? No, Tani's 4 away. Tammy's 4 away. Tahini's 4 away. See, I can't read my writing. I do apologise. Is it Tamer? Tamer? Tavner? Tamer, there you are. There you are. Hi. Sorry for getting that wrong, but it's my writing. I take full blame. I take full blame. So, Tamer. Would you understand just now? You feel you can't do right for wrong. Tamer. You can't do right for wrong because you've got Dreeping rain or shine, life's a climb. And I just hear that Travis song, Why Does It Always Rain on Me? And so would you understand where it just seems to be 1 step forward, 3 steps back? Because, yeah, no, Deborah, I've got you on. And so I want to say that life is a bit dreepit just now. It's whappit, it's energyless, you're trying your hardest. And I want to say that it's because of situations in and around you that it's causing this. So I want to say, don't take full responsibility, okay? Like what you're doing. It's situations, it's people, it's life, okay? And we come through a spate of everything goes wrong. You know that saying, everything comes in threes. And because you've got one thing going wrong, then the next thing going wrong. And then it's like, oh, goodness me, what now? And then the third thing goes, and then you get peace for a wee while. So keep going, keep progressing, keep following, keep looking forward, focus, keep looking forward, because storm clears and then it should make you feel better, a bit more refreshed, renewed, being able to see the way forward and climbing out this box of chaos. But anything that you can't deal with and doesn't belong to you, please hand it back, okay? Because you've got enough going on without taking on everybody else's. Okay, concentrate on your things and nobody else's, okay? And but use your creativity, use your intuition and sense and sensibility to pull you forward. This is trials and tribulations of life, and they don't keep going for too long. And but can I say, you'll find a way. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Not light at the end of the tunnel, but light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? And prioritize. Prioritize. Because if you can prioritize, that'll take some cement off your shoulders as well. Because would you understand, Tamer? My neck is really sore right at the nape of the neck. It is absolutely screaming. And that's where stress sits. So you really need to do a cleanse. Okay? Let go of what's not yours. Let go of stuff you can't do anything about. And let go of the past, because it keeps the future from developing. Look brightly, look forward, and keep going. Okay, so I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Ian, are you still with us? I think that's our one and only man today, is it? Looking for Ian. So Ian's got an emoji. So is it Karen B? Karen B, you were known as Karen 2. Yeah, because we've already done Karen. So Karen B, who was Karen 2. Hi Ian, I'm just coming. I'm just coming. Right, Ian, what are we going to give you? What are you going to get? I don't know. We are getting a lovely little teapot full of roses. But would you understand you're getting memories, Ian? Would you understand the china teapot with the china tea set and the little red roses on it and looking half a delicate? And would you understand if I said a chipped cup? A chipped cup. So I want to say that you would understand a tea set belonging to an elderly lady in and around you. Would you understand if it's not on the mum link, I'm giving you the grandmother link? And also a love of roses, scented roses, coloured roses, big roses, little roses. Again, I'm coming in to bring all these roses in. So would you understand that life's not all smelling of roses at the moment, Ian? Because I feel that this lady's coming close to give you a lot of strength just now, because the journey's tough. And but would you understand if it's not a birthday or an anniversary of a passing at the moment, which is kind of dimming the moods? The I want to say that your nan was a bit like a queen bee, wasn't she? And because she had people rallying around her, and she was listened to. And I feel that she's been given this, like that Elizabethan tall back chairs, because she had a really good main centre of the family, and she had a lot of reasoning, and she had a lot of disciplining, but she had a lot of reasoning, and she had a lot of respect as well. You're stable because you've been looking for stability, and I want to say that bringing in the stability, but there's just something missing. You just haven't quite gained it all yet, but you're working at it and you keep moving forward. There's a little bit of frustration in and around you, Ian, because you're banging your head against a brick wall. And as I keep on telling everybody, please don't, because it hurts and it leaves a mark. Okay. And so I want to say that frustration wise, look at it and see how that can be changed. Okay. And but I want to say that your gran was quite a sensible lady, and she loved being out, loved the heat of the road. And I want to say that she enjoyed her social life as well. And you've kind of like pulled back a little. You've got your white butterfly here. So can I say that things is dimmed for the moment? but you're needing to bring yourself back fully to you and appreciate you, because it's time for you to transform and be all you can be. And I want to take Spirit in as well, but she's the one that's helping you at the moment. And she says you'll smell that roses again. Okay, so I hope that made sense. But no, she's around because she was quite a good ally to have, can I say? And misunderstood by some folk that didn't ken her, but she was a good soul. She had a good heart. Just she had a tough life. Okay, but she's the one that's supporting you just now and helping guide you on your way. So I hope that made sense, and thank you. Right, Karen B. Was it Karen Black or Karen? I can't remember the second name. Karen B. Number 2. Come in. You've got a wee emoji. Tani, come back. Come back, Tani. Come back. You're a good character as well. If you stop listening to what folks saying, okay? Be yourself. Dinna change for others, and dinna let others try and dim your light. Shine as bright as you can. Tani, Lors. There you are, Lors. Stay where you are, Lors. Stay where you are. Right, Lors. Would you understand if I said Shirley Valentine? Shirley Valentine. Sitting on the beach. In the sun. Cyprus, Greece. And just being in good company. No worries. And just letting it all slide away. Having that cleansing, having that grounding, having that contentment, just having that peace, the quiet, and the holiday. And so working towards time off, can I say, Lors? Much needed time off. And reminiscing. And it's like holiday romance, whether it's with your partner or in a dream or meeting someone again. But I just feel that it's just what's needed. Choices and decisions to be made as well, because you've got a little snail there, so we're dragging our feet, lady. We're dragging our feet. Quicker you deal with all this stuff, quicker it gets out the road. And going to Greece, wonderful, wonderful, because I just feel Shirley Valentine. So I'm bringing in joy, I'm bringing in looking forward to, and I'm bringing in rest. Okay, change of scenery, rest. And that's your card, Lors. So they're telling you, okay? And thank you for working with me. So I hope it made sense. Right, it's me. There you are. And then Dorothy. And then, oh gosh, I'll have to do a time check. Stace, I'll have to do a time check. Right, Lore, it's me. Contemplation, decisions, needing energy, need to take action, but I'm stuck. I'm stuck in my head. I'm not moving forward. I'm frustrated. So it is me. Would you understand? Because I also feel that I want to bring in changes, cleansing. I want to bring in night sky. I want to bring in the universe. I want to bring in that calm, that quiet, that peace. And if you can see the stars, we cannot because we're in the middle of a city. And but smoke cleansing. I want to give you a lot of healing as well. I've got stresses and strains going on in and around me. It's me. And I want to bring in the cats as well, because some people in and around you are genuine and others are, you know, and it's finding that balance for yourself again. It's finding where you are, it's reevaluating yourself and seeing the next step forward with trust and with that leap of faith. So you would understand that you've been thinking on doing quite a lot of changes in and around you at the moment, and cleansing inside and out, not just with work, not just with family, not just with yourself, but also on, I mean this nicely, so-called friendships as well, that kind of like take away an awful lot of energy. And you would understand the psychic vampire in and around you, always in the company and always come away drained because they're taking your energy. So the next time you're in that company, put up a bubble of protection, okay, to protect your energy. And there's been a lot of difficulty in and around you because the stones tell the story as well. This one here as well, this is a recent one that you're dealing with. So you've got the end here is starting and then moving along, and then it's hidden here because it's not quite dealt with. You've got the bigger one down below. You've got a huge dark bit coming out as well, and that caused a lot of trauma and a lot of change in and around. And but remember, think how strong you are coming over these issues. Claim that strength. Be proud and walk tall, okay? Because a lot of these things that's in here could have floored you, and you could have just shut the doors and just said enough's enough, you know? But you are surviving and you are still continuing on your journey. So remember that and give yourself a big pat in the back, because that's the main thing. Don't let nobody dim your light. Be all you can be and be true to yourself. So I hope that makes sense for you. And I'll get you onto the healing list as well. I shall consult my friend Patrick and give him some names as well. So thank you for working with me. Dorothy, you still there? And then Caroline T. And then I think, oh, is that us now, Stacey? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 left in the list. So what do you think, Stacey? I can try and speed up very quickly. E.g., Dorothy, why are you hooded? 10 minutes, okay, fine, thank you. Why are you holding on to the future? Because it's there, Dorothy. And stop second doubting yourself. Move forward. Leap of faith. Believe in yourself. And I want to say that it's taking time to reevaluate as well. Have that pause moment before you make decisions. And you've come full circle. You've got choices and decisions to make to bring you to full circle again. This is you, the sunflower. You're stronger than what you seem. Life gets difficult at times and it drags you down and it makes you think, but the strength is there, okay? This is you growing against all odds, because a sunflower will grow in the most oddest of places and survive, and you're a survivor. So stop putting in the self-doubt and stop and believe in yourself. So hope that made sense, Dorothy. Caroline T, ever so quickly. Caroline T. Caroline, I'm not going to wait for the names, by the way. Judgment. Stop being so hard on yourself. Situations in and around you is waiting to be resolved, and there's a lot of healing coming in, but there's also a lot of anger coming in around one issue. And but stop feeling that a lot of things is your fault, your problem and stuff. Okay, keep moving forward. The controlling as well, can I say, not you, but controlling situation as well, coming full circle and trying to move forward. trying to get yourself that bit of freedom, that bit of peace, that bit of movement forward. And I want to say communication's important as well. You've got a lot of communication there that's now going on deaf ears. Come outside the box, reevaluate the situation, and look at it from a different angle. And as soon as you look at it from a different angle, you will see. But it's time for you to blow your own trumpet, because the truth always comes out, and the truth will foretell. Okay? So hope that made sense, Caroline. Bernadette. Bernadette. Ever so quickly. Bernadette. We're on speed dial now. Bernadette. Creativity, choices, decisions, peace, looking forward. I've got itchy feet. I want to do something unusual, something out of the ordinary. And using your own power, bringing in healing, giving healing, bringing in healing. I'm bringing in energy, and your legs are ready to go. So it's that movement forward. And I want to say that new beginnings, new starts, new life, new directions, and contentment. But I'm needing energy. I'm a little bit drained. I'm needing energy. So take some TLC for yourself. Breathe, pause, and build. Okay, so hope that made sense. Thank you. Rosalind, are you still with us? If not, Charlene. Charlene, we've got a while with the fairies. So would you understand daydreaming? Situations that kind of like snatch the mind from you. Because daydreaming is also a kind of meditation. And that meditation kind of like calms the mind down. And I want to say that when we go into dream state and go into daydreaming, we're actually transporting ourselves elsewhere for just a few moments and just giving the brain time to adjust. The big dreamer, can I say, and I mean that nicely, not derogatory, and trying to make your dreams reality. And when we go a while with the fairies, years and years ago, we used to be called, oh, they're a while with the fairies kid, but it meant that it was connected to sort of like a mental kind of condition, but that's not what we're saying this is for you, but that's what that used to signify when I was a kid. But now it's daydreaming, and it's just having that little bit of relief. It's also daydreaming and going into memories, reliving them as if they're real, and bringing back that reality and keeping dreams alive, can I say. And because these are all important to you, they're all important for the real world, they're all important for those that's past, and they're all important for you. It's special. And so what if we daydream? So what if we're sitting there and people's talking and then you're just zoning out? It's what's needed. So keep being you. And oh yes, I did see that. I did see that, Gem. Charlene. And but hugs for that as well. And I'll put you on the healing list as well for the my brain's gone, my teeth's gone. So I'm afraid it's time up anyway, because lovely Stace gave us an extra 10 minutes and it's gone. It's gone. Yes, it will. It'll be hurting so much just now, Charlene. And as I said, I'll get you onto the healing list, and we'll send you anybody who's needing it. I send healing and prayers of strength and positivity with much love and light. And because we all need it at the moment. And with you in thought today, Shars. With you in thought today. And thank you, Stacey, once again. Thank you all for supporting. Until next week. And believe it or not, the techno worked first time this time, didn't it, Stacey? It was brilliant. It all fell into place. I'm so grateful. Have a lovely rest of your week. And anything that is sour, look for the sweetness, because we can always put sweetness into bitterness. Okay? Thank you.